Hey YouTubers, this is Jay Dizzle from Team ICUP. This is another testing for this new Froggy OTK slash FTK frog deck. So I've made the deck list. I've made the first play hand, which came out to be actually perfect. And you've seen how you can OTK so easily using the Death Frogs and the Death Croaking. Now I'm going to show you the OTK with it using a black rose, just in case you don't have, or you can't draw into a Death Croaking. So you would actually need the salvage, the pot of avarice, substitute, swap frog, and just any other two water monsters. I just chose these ones. But anyway, we'll get this started. First, you would discard from your hand a water monster to special summon Swap Frog. Swap Frog's effect, I will ditch Rodent Toad or Reverence Toad. I'm going to call him Reverence Toad. That's how I like his name. It's the Japanese version. Shuffle this up. Next, you would summon your Substitute. Substitute's effect, you would start your cycle with the Swap Frog thing. Special Swap Frog. Swap Frog's effect, I'll ditch a Fishboard from my deck. Pop the Swap Frog to bring out another Swap Frog. His effect, I'll ditch another Fishboard. The main monsters you ditch with Swap Frog is Fishboard, Treeborn, and Reverence Toad. Those are really the only monsters, because you need them in the graveyard. Pop Swap Frog, and you would special a Bills Frog. Pop the Bills Frog to bring another Bills Frog. Pop the Bills Frog to bring out your third Bills Frog. Now that Bills Frog you would not send to the graveyard using Substitute effect, and I'll show you why in just a second. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. Yeah, alright. Next, I would, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So I would ditch my Fishboard Blaster that was in my hand, or any other water monster, doesn't really matter, to Fishboard, to special summon a Fishboard. As long as you have a Fishboard in the grave, you can ditch Fishboard. Next, I would remove a frog. So I think I'll remove a Bill's Frog. Why not? To special my Rodent Totem. Now that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Synchro for Black Rose. Oh no, I can't be bringing out a Black Rose. Blow up everybody's field. Very broken effect, guys. Especially with this deck. Now you and your opponent have nothing on the field. Then you'd activate Salvage. What you would do is bring Swap Frog and Substitute back to your hand. Oh, mainly you need the Substitute. Swap Frog you can really bring anything, because you can remove from play a frog or pitch it for a Fishboard and then pop it. But I'm just going to bring Swap Frog just because I need to see if I'll get this next combo. Activate Pot of Avarice. You would bring your Black Rose back, just in case, never know. And then bring 1, 2, 3, and I'll bring, why not? I'll bring a Fishboard. So there's 4, and then plus the Black Rose is 5. So shuffle these back into my deck. I'm telling you guys, this deck is broken. I mean, you guys will see. You guys just make the deck. It's really cheap too, by the way. It's nothing but commons, guys. The only rares are Substitute and 1-for-1. That's the highest rarities in here. Anyways, I'll draw 2. There's 1-for-1 and a Death Croaking. I'm not going to need the Death Croaking just because I want to show you the Black Rose combo. Anyways, so now I'm going to summon Substitute to the field. Next, I will remove Frogz to bring out Rodent Totem. And then, of course, start my cycle all over again. So I will special swap, ditch my Fishboard Blaster, pop Swap Frog to bring another Swap Frog. I'll ditch a Substitute, I guess. Pop a Swap Frog to bring a Death Frog, just because now you know your opponent doesn't have any spells and traps on the field because you Black Rosed everything. Next, you can remove, let's see, what's a stupid frog? Remove Treeborn. You're not going to need them. Treeborn's only in there if you are not going to have your OTKs set, then you just use your Treeborn. But if you have your OTK set, don't worry about your Treeborn, you can ditch it. I'll pitch Death Croaking to the grave, 2 special Treeborn, Synchro Summon for 8, and bring out Red Dragon Archfiend. Now, all over again, I'll remove Swap Frog, 2 special my Rodent Totem, pop Rodent Totem to bring out Death Frog. I'll pitch a 1-for-1 for Fishboard. Then I will remove another Swap Frog to special Rodent Totem. Synchro Summon for another 8. If you guys want to bring Stardust, that's fine, but Red Dragon is like the highest level 8 that I see. That's easy bring out, so now let's see. Then I can remove, let's see, Death Frog's the only frog in here that I can remove. Oops, I've been throwing them on. There we go. I have 2 Death Frogs in here. Okay, so I'll remove a Death Frog to special Reverence Toad again. Pop Reverence Toad to special another Death Frog. Then I would discard my Swap Frog to special Fishboard, pop my own Substitute to the grave to bring out, let's say, a Dupe Frog, just because it's a level 2. You need level 2, mainly Dupe Frog, because when you Synchro Summon, you can bring a Frog monster from your deck to your hand with his effect, because of his effect when he's removed from the field and sent to the graveyard. But, yeah. So, 8, bring out another Red Dragon Archfiend, and there's your OTK. You see, the Black Rose is beautiful, again, for this deck. Now, the Synchro Monster that I'm looking for will include my Bills Frogs, the Death Frog, and Fishboard Blaster. The reason is because it's a level 9, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the card's name is Trishula. When it's Synchro Summoned to the field, you can remove from play 1 card from your opponent's hand, 1 card from your opponent's field, and 1 card from the graveyard from play. So the Synchro Monster gives you hand, field, and graveyard advantage. So with this build, since I don't have the Trishulas, I go second. I'll let my opponent go first. With the Trishula, you would go first, and your opponent will only be able to draw 1 card. And that way you can just get rid of everything in their hand and just Pot of Avarice and keep Synchro Summoning and stuff. So once I get those, which are not out in the US yet, I'll show you guys. But this is the deck, guys. You see Black Rose. I'll show you the combos. Hopefully you guys like the deck. Rate, comment, subscribe, and that's pretty much it. Rate, comment, subscribe. Yeah, hit us up. Team ICUP out.